Welcome in. This is Family Affair. I'm Naquan.
Darnell, and it's Tuesday.
New time, same place. So what's going on, my man? What's going on with you this week?
Just good start to the week. A little tiring. Worked a long Sunday and Monday, but Tuesday was shorter, so much better. I'm feeling it now. Like I'm probably gonna pass out after this show.
Good thing there ain't no game tonight, right?
Precisely.
You would have passed out anyway.
Yeah, I would have. I stayed up to watch the one last night. I think that's what messed me up because I had too much energy after I got off at 10:30. I said energy to watch the game. So
it was probably what, halftime when you got off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just started third quarter.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Yeah, I probably would have stayed up too.
But normally I pass out, so I'm kind of like.
What time you had to get up this morning?
7.
Oh, that's sleeping in.
I stayed up till 1 after the game. I was still watching.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, and like you know how like
doing what?
Watching Sports Center, so you know how like you be up the next day and you fine most of the day, but then you start getting that little tense around the tempo.
Bro, that happened literally. So I
only get it the day after I have a long day.
I didn't even stay up for the whole game. I stayed up to about 10:30. And I slept through the night. I got up at 5. Felt good this morning. Yo, I walk the dog every morning, but we took a longer route this morning. I had extra energy. We walked further this morning. What else happened? Did my neck. I'm out of physical therapy for my neck, so I gotta work it out on my own. So I did some of that. I did some of that. Yo. So I did some stretch. Long story short, this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, I am bouncing around, like just doing stuff. I take the boys to grandma, and I'm off to work. I do one school job, and I'm like,
crash.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm like, this shit. I didn't even have a long night last night.
Be like that. Getting old, man. Time hit different after 30.
I gotta find some energy. I don't know what it is, but this is bad. I'm only 30.
30's the new 20.
No, I'm still in my prime.
The day you just had says no.
I know you're not talking.
Oh, I know I'm done.
My man can't even stay up past 8 o'clock no more.
You're a liar.
Darnell, we literally can't get him out the house after 6 on the weekends. Literally.
Oh, if you don't text me or call me by like 4 or 5 o'clock and tell me ahead of time,
which we do.
No, yeah, don't.
Yes, we do. We tell him ahead of time.
Listen, you'll notice once you get more seasoned in your 30s. Once you
no, you 34.
Listen, I'm 32. Don't disrespect me. Once you hit that,
I really thought you was that.
Bro, we went to school together for a year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So once you hit that niche, when you get like 5:30ish, and you get comfy, the shoes come off. I'm walking around the house in like basketball shorts and maybe a wife beater. It's over.
But that's no excuse, bro. You can come over my house like that, or I'll meet you over your house like that. But nah, you just shut it down for the night. Nah, it's over.
Sorry.
Heard it be, man.
Once I hit that comfy spot,
no visitors.
I ain't moving.
Don't make no sense. All right, so let's get into it. The game last night, Golden State goes up 3-2 in this best-of-7 series. Initial reaction.
Hate to say I told you so. I called before the finals. I said Warriors, Celtics, Warriors in 7. But I got like this much that I think they're going to close out in Boston.
You think so?
Just because Draymond kind of been like a dickhead. So I think they're gonna take that on the road.
See, because I took Boston last night, and the reason being is because they haven't lost back-to-back games in 5 months.
What did I tell you?
That they were probably gonna break this stupid streak. You're a jackass.
No, I said Steve Kerr is undefeated and series tied 2-2.
I don't give a damn about Steve Kerr. So something had to lose, and I thought it was gonna be them.
They broke one streak at the first game of the series because go to St. Louis at home. They broke their streak. Now they took 2 L's in a row.
Now it's time for Boston to break the streak.
I don't know.
The 2-2 streak. It's time for Boston to break it.
I think Boston gonna win, but this part of me, I just think Golden State gonna go there and win.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
And what's
they locking Jason Tatum up, bro.
Yeah, I thought the first game was like all right.
Word to me, this man is petrified. Yo, I don't know what's going on.
He's scared of Wiggy.
It's hurting to watch. Yo, the first quarter, they took him out the game. They took him out the
put Grant Williams in
at the 6-minute mark. Want to know why? Because you was probably on the bus. So let me explain why.
I was listening,
but you didn't see it, bro. You didn't. Yo, he's getting past half court and just losing the ball. Just losing the ball. He's throwing errant passes all over. I'm like, yo, that first quarter before they took him, because when he got back in, he started getting in his bag a little bit, but before they took him out, it literally looked like
Space Jam took
yes,
the power.
yo, that's exactly what I was about to say. It literally looked like that. Like I didn't even recognize him. That's literally me and Jasmine sitting there watching the game, and that was literally my first thought. It's like, did somebody come see him? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on.
It's that dark skin versus light skin battle. Wiggins getting the best of you.
You know how that goes. Speaking of Wiggins,
he was violent.
Yo, so Jasmine, she knows who Andrew Wiggins is or whatever, but she never seen him ball like she only saw Minnesota Wiggins, and she remembers the hype that was coming in with him when he got drafted, and she was like, "Who do you think he is tonight?" And I said the same. I'm like, "Yo, he's backing them down, doing turnaround jumpers. Like what got into Wiggins last night?"
I'm not that surprised. Like, he was a 20-point scorer still. Like,
yeah, but his 20 points was athleticism and runouts and you know what I mean? Like, they're running the offense through him at some points last night. Like,
well, everybody occupied with Steph, because Steph was bad last night.
See, everybody keeps saying he was bad. I don't think he was bad. He just didn't hit his 3-pointers. Like
shooting wise.
Yeah, because I thought he
had a good floor game.
Yeah, he knew, he realized it wasn't his night shooting. Well, shooting 3-pointers, because in the paint he did pretty good. Well, 2-pointers. I wouldn't say in the paint because he wasn't in the paint. But I thought Steph played a pretty good game. It wasn't a Steph Curry game, but
he was due for a bad game. He was playing good most of the series.
Again, it wasn't a bad game. Like
okay, he wasn't up to his standard that game.
If he hits 3-pointers, we not even talking about Steph Curry. Like, he missed his 3-point shots. That's it. He played solid defensively for for his size, for what he could do.
You gotta also consider most of his shots is 3. So if you miss most of your 3s, they're gonna say it's bad.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying is he still scored 16 points. He had like 8 assists. You know what I mean?
He had a regular point guard game.
Right. I wouldn't. He had an average game. I wouldn't call that a bad. It's bad compared to his standards. Okay, I get it, but he also contributed in other ways when he realized he ain't got a shot tonight.
And not a lot of people would do that. They'll keep shooting.
Because my thing is, say he goes 3 from 9. I'm at 3 of 9 instead of 0 from 9. He's over 20 points, and we're not even having a conversation. We'll say he struggled a bit from 3, but contributed great everywhere else.
I don't think he played bad. I don't think nobody said he played bad. It's just
you literally just called it a bad game. That was literally your word.
If you listen, move your braid out the way. I said by his standard.
I had to violate you, and then you added
did
that.
Not violate me. But what you think going into Game 6?
think Boston's gonna win. I think, just like you said, Curry.
Wait. Let's rewind because there's something I wanted to ask you. So Draymond, he kind of punked the Celtics. He walked through their whole huddle right at that time, but didn't let Jason Tatum get a shot off, and nobody on Boston did nothing.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you was high. Yeah, he definitely violated last night.
When was this?
Okay, Golden State was going on a run. There's a timeout called, and you know how everybody do the KG thing. They don't let nobody get the shot off or nothing. Mm-hmm. So Jordan Poole, he wouldn't let him shoot, but he was about to walk away. Draymond walks over. He makes sure Jason Tatum don't get a shot up and walks him to the bench, walks through Boston, everything. Nobody touched him.
Yeah, but that's not innate. Boston is not a confrontational team.
Nah, but that's mental. That's going to stick. You can't do that. You can't let nobody walk through your huddle. And then it's all y'all and he dolo.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get a technical foul in that situation.
I hear you, but he already getting away with tech. Somebody should have whooped him.
Hey, Darnell, how much time was left in the game?
Good amount of time. They could have made a run. They was only down like 11.
How much time was left in the game?
I want to say
Are we
9
talking
minutes.
fourth quarter?
I want to say 9 minutes.
Bro, you can't get a tech in the fourth quarter.
Bro.
Not over no BS like that. Especially when you already down.
But you got
and you need the momentum back.
The refs are letting him get away with murder.
Exactly. So they're gonna continue to keep letting him.
I'd be like, all right, somebody on the bench that don't play, so just came up, got Draymond to respond.
Cracky.
Word to me.
Cracky.
And then somebody, but I said somebody that don't play, so like y'all don't get penalized. Then once they get the fine, okay, he looked out. One of y'all paid a fine.
No, this ain't 90s basketball. Them fines is they add
okay,
up.
Tatum getting the max, Jaylen Brown getting the max, Marcus Smart, they could divvy it up. I ain't saying one person got to pay it.
No, that's true.
And 20,000 ain't gonna hurt none of them. None of the big paid players.
All I'm saying is Golden State already has the momentum. They down 11. It's the fourth quarter. And you talking about get a tech
but
in Golden State?
Bro, you can't let nobody do that to your bench.
I don't know, man.
He violated. And he was talking that nobody touched him, pushed him, nothing.
I agree. Somebody should have said something, but
that's what I'm saying. Like 12 men, like y'all supposed to just
not even the 12th man. Y'all stop doing this. Nobody is cracking nobody in this NBA.
I would have. We just had to get out. And y'all already was making a run where to me. We just had to fight.
That would have made the momentum even worse. You're in Golden State. They would have went nuts in there.
I hear you. But now he's psychologically, he got an edge over you because he just disrespected y'all whole team and none of y'all did nothing about it.
I mean,
now he gonna think y'all soft. Now he gonna take it a step further.
I feel like he thinks that already because he's been doing it the whole series.
That's my point.
So at this point,
no, somebody got to step up and put him in his place. Like somebody got to. Like y'all can't keep letting that man do that. That's like I keep messing with you. I'm talking to you with my finger in your face. You gonna hit me eventually.
It ain't no eventually. You start off with that, I'm hitting your ass.
All right,
but I'm not making millions of dollars in the NBA.
I hear you. 20K is nothing to a million here.
Man. So I'm guessing you still haven't taken a pick. Who you going with for Game 6? Are they sending it 7 games, or are you going with Golden State?
I'm gonna say Boston gets it just because I want to stick to my Warriors in 7 pick. So Boston gets Game 6 and they get wiped in Game 7.
No, you think so?
Did you see Game 6?
I'm partially with you where I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State pulls it out in 6 games. I am going with Boston, but
because I think that 3-1 in the back of their head, they can like get it over in Boston.
It wouldn't surprise me. Well, my thing is they're keeping Tatum down. You don't want to. You're not right. Right. You don't want to. You don't want to give him time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he's. You know what? I'm not gonna say that because I don't got no faith in Jason Tatum at this point. Because Boston, they did this the whole playoffs. They up and down the whole time, and it's not the Heat. It's not Milwaukee minus Chris Middleton.
Or I never thought Brooklyn was like that anyway. So
yeah, Brooklyn. We ain't gonna talk about Brooklyn. They ain't playing. But yeah. I mean, I think it's gonna be Warriors in 7. Okay. In other NBA news, some interesting trade.
Darnell has been dying to talk about this.
I mean, we got done talking about the finals. I'm gonna transition. Bradley Beal requested a trade.
Finally.
Bro, I'd have requested a trade as soon as John Wall got hurt. And there's rumors going around that him and Zach LaVine could be on their way to Portland. How you feel about that?
So, right when we talked about this off air, and right when you sent me that, another story broke that both of them may be headed to. No, not both of them. Bradley Beal, if not going to Portland, maybe going to Miami.
I've heard that before this time.
Yeah, so if I was Brad, I would want to go to Miami.
I thought you were about to say Lakers, bro. Nobody was talking about the Lakers.
No, obviously the Lakers is number one because we got LeBron and AD. But, we're not in the rumor, so I wasn't going to add that. Anyways, so if I was Brad, I would want to go to Miami. But to answer your question, if they were both to go to Portland, Brad and Zach LaVine, I think that'd be an interesting team, depending on who they put around them. Because, for example, to max out that starting lineup, me personally, I would want a rim-running big that can defend the rim, and then maybe a stretch forward that can defend multiple positions.
Man, somebody got to be in the paint. That's a lot of people on the perimeter.
The rim runner.
Most rim runners ain't really post-up guys.
We don't need a post-up guy. We don't, not with them. Not with that shooting. We don't need no post-up guy.
Man, they going to be terrible defensively, though.
Not if you get a rim-protecting big.
Okay, that's one guy. 3/5 of your starting lineup.
No, you get a rim. Like, for example, I can't think. You can get a rim-running big in the draft. But, like, say you put Covington at the 4. Now you got shooters. You got Covington who can guard the best perimeter player. And then the spacing would be crazy. Don't they got Covington?
Nah, wait. I'm not sure. Did he ain't go to the Clippers?
I think they traded him. I think he left there.
He was there at one point. He might be a free agent, actually.
I mean, he was playing for somebody this year.
What's his first name? Scott?
Robert Fool.
I don't know why I said Scott.
Oh. Yo. That's hilarious. But yeah, his type, 6'8", 6'9", he could play the 4, but he can also match up with a 3.
Oh. He's a Clipper.
He's a Clipper? Okay, but you know what I'm talking about. His type. With a rim runner, and then you know, I don't know what they do with a bench, but
Dookie. Bench be Dookie.
I mean, you can split up the minutes bench wise between the 3.
I just don't know how reliable that is because Bill and LaVine be hurt. Not to mention Dame just missed basically the whole year.
No, that's a fair worry. I do understand that. But my thing is, Dame, LaVine, Bill, what else do you have to lose? Because everything up until this point.
The way I would see that, though, LaVine and Dame would have the ball in their hands, and would have to play off the ball because he's the only one that can.
Who can? Dame could play off the ball. He played off the ball with McCollum.
He could, but I was just like, I think he could. But do you really want LaVine distributing? He ain't gonna distribute. He gonna shoot the ball. All of them gonna shoot the ball.
But but think about this. When Dame was off the ball with McCollum, you could still shade Dame wherever he goes because all you got to focus on is basically him and McCollum and open shooters. Now you got and McCollum. To be honest, I think him and Levine are basically the same player. I think McCollum shoots a little better, but Levine gets a little better, gets to the rim better.
I think all three of them the same.
No, me
They
personally,
all do the same thing.
No, well, I'm very high on Bradley Beal. I think he was lost in the shadows being in Washington, and
What you think McCollum was in Portland? Lost in the shadow of Lillard.
I mean he's in.
No, nobody's saying McCollum time. It's Dame time. Ain't CJ
No, when
time.
I say lost in the shadows, I mean they're losing. Nobody's paying attention to them. So you know
that's
what
more
I'm
because
saying?
Wall got hurt because they was nice.
But that's what I feel like everybody forgot about Beal is what I'm saying. Like I think Beal is a problem. I do. And as far because we talked about the defense yesterday, I think with them being on a contender and actually having hope because you can go into every season having hope, thinking, "Oh yeah, this is our year. We're gonna make a bounce." Bro, by the time you get to Christmas, you know what type of year it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you, but I'm visualizing what you're saying and stuff. But I just feel like, is that really contending in the West? Maybe in the East, but the West.
Who we got in the West? You got Memphis is gonna take a step up.
Clippers are coming back. They're bringing back PG and Kawhi.
Clippers will be in the mix. I think the Suns are gonna take a step back.
Dallas could be dangerous, but by who they put beside Luka.
We say that every year. They never get.
They got to a conference final.
They never. Yeah, they had a lot of things go their way. Let's be honest. They played Utah, and then they played.
Phoenix was fully healthy.
All right, but okay. No, the Phoenix was an impressive win. I'm not gonna lie, but
I picked Phoenix. And I was just
Luka
different.
that Phoenix was a good win, but then they lost in 5 to Golden State. So maybe that was just a good matchup.
Team that's gonna win the championship.
No, what I'm saying is Phoenix might just been a bad matchup for them. And honestly,
you think Phoenix beats Golden State?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
I think it's 7, but I think Golden State.
Yeah, the way they shot because Dallas defense wasn't even like that. Like I don't even understand to this day how they didn't beat Dallas. But so no, I don't.
Wait, you saying Phoenix would have beat Golden State?
No, I'm saying Golden State would.
Oh, okay, that's what I was saying. Because Golden State can't shoot the 3. It's been like that the whole year. They're a mid-range shooting team.
Can't shoot the
3. Yeah, Phoenix. That's what I meant. Phoenix can't shoot the 3 at all.
So next year we gonna have who's gonna be in the mix? Dallas is iffy with me. Dallas is like Portland's been. Like I gotta. They do the same thing. They do. Portland had that. They had that run to the Western Conference Finals too.
Portland ain't been in the finals since '92. Dallas done been there in the 2000s 3 times or 2 times.
Okay, but I'm talking about now. The team they got now. You talking about they ain't been to the finals until 2011. But they're doing the same thing they did with Dirk. They can't get another star.
Dirk because there were some years he had squads.
No, that's a fact.
But they would lose to like San Antonio or somebody.
That's a fact because that's that team they had with Finley, him, Kidd, Josh Howard.
A whole second 5 that used to start.
Word to me, they did.
Matter of fact, I want to say Antoine Walker is on that team too.
I don't remember, but they never had the second like. Nah, you know what? I'm not because Dallas has some squads, but at least that version of Dallas. They need, unless they're going to build the team like they did back then, they need.
We talked about this. What do you think they should do? Should they get another wing guy or should they get a big?
They need a wing guy.
Because they can't guard perimeter people.
Because I to be honest, I like the White Powell. He's a rim running big. He's not a great rim protector.
I would trade a couple of their bigs for a better big.
Yeah, like they need a better rim protector. I'll give you that. The White Powell isn't much of a rim protector, but I do like the lob threat for
He's
Luka.
Tyson Chandler without the shot blocking.
Right. But that's the thing. You can find a young player. For example, Robert Williams, young player. That's all they need: lob threat, rim protector. Like you can find that in the draft. It's just they need a go-to scorer and defender. They need Paul George to be perfect. That's exactly who they need. Somebody that don't need the ball, plays defense, and can hit big shots. Take,
But
20,
it's not a lot of
24
Paul
to-
Georges like
no,
that.
I know. They need to go get one.
So, okay, another trade that was on the table. Well, not on the table. It was being discussed. Utah Jazz called the Atlanta Hawks and offered Rudy Gobert for Bojan Bogdanovic and John Collins and DeAndre Hunter and the 16th overall pick and a future first.
All that for Rudy Gobert?
That's what I was thinking.
Hell no.
And if I'm Atlanta, if I'm Atlanta, I'm saying no. But
And then I didn't hear Clint Capella.
That's my next point. I was like, there's no way I'm keeping both of them, so I would include him in the deal just off rip.
Yeah, what? That's the.
But if Utah could get that for him, by all means.
Yeah, if I was Utah, absolutely. But why in the world?
That's a lot for somebody that can't score.
I wouldn't give him half of that for him.
But they gave him the max. But you got to think, Utah, small market, they got to overpay.
I'd have let Rudy walk, no hesitation. But what? Speaking of the Jazz, so they lose their coach.
New York Knicks. New York Knicks. Donovan Mitchell will be a Knick this summer.
No, they can.
Or
that
Heat.
team-
Knicks or the Heat.
I've heard Heat. Who do you give up if you're the Heat?
Anything outside of Bam and Jimmy.
I'd give up Bam.
Who's going to be your big?
Huh?
Who's going to be your big? Deadman?
You can't find a defender. That's all. That we saw what he's relegated to in the playoffs. He's a nice defender. You can't find that. PJ, you could replace him with PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker is not blocking nobody's shot.
Neither was.
Bam was blocking shots. He was top 10 in blocks.
Was he? You can find a shot blocker. I don't. I'd trade Bam in a heartbeat.
I like Bam. That's probably why I'm saying don't trade him. But
For Donovan Mitchell,
I wouldn't take it off the table. I just will be reluctant to do it. But
because my thing, if you add Bam, that's less you got to add to the trade. Because they're gonna give up.
If I'm Utah, I want something else besides Bam.
No, yeah, but you're not getting Bam, Tyler Hero, and all the young guys and picks and all that. I give you Bam.
If I'm the Heat, I might do that because Tyler Hero, I'm not giving him the max anyway. I'll ship him to Utah.
No, for example, if you don't add Bam to the trade, this is what you're probably giving up: Hero, Duncan, picks,
and PJ Tucker.
and I'm probably thinking Oladipo. You think PJ Tucker?
Oladipo, free agent.
Oh,
But that was in the trade that I saw. PJ Tucker was in it.
if you add Bam, you can take out.
I'd give them Tyler Hero because I'm not paying him. Because he played bad in the playoffs too, but nobody talking about it.
No, that's fair. That is absolutely fair. So, like I said, the other trade to the Heat was Bradley Beal and Zach LaVine. I don't know if it was both of them, but I know they've been rumored also to
Zach LaVine a free agent, ain't he?
sign a trade. I'm not letting him walk away for nothing.
He don't got to agree to that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he will.
Would he? Because you be weakening the team that you're going to.
Think about it. Chris Paul did a sign and trade. Most stars, that's what they do. They do sign and
Chris
trade.
Paul had no choice because if he wanted to do what he wanted to do, because he went to Phoenix.
Yeah. But he did it to get out of L.A. too. He did a sign and trade to go to Houston. That's what all I'm saying. That's what I see with the stars, all stars. That's what I see. They don't just walk away. You got to sign and trade them most times. Hey, Anthony. Well, no, he was under contract.
But Chris Paul, he wasn't technically a sign and trade because he was still technically under contract, but they negotiated because he was going to opt out. He never opted out. They just went straight to the trade, and then
because he was going to opt out.
Yeah, all right, I hear you. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it could happen. And I haven't seen everything that happened in NBA. I'm not surprised.
Honestly, yeah.
All.
I just a team with So say they do keep Bam. A team with Bam, Butler, and any one of them.
They gotta get another perimeter guy. Jimmy, he balled. He was scoring, but he was in struggle buckets.
Well, that's the thing. Well, that's why I like it, because if you get another scorer, another certified scorer, that'll take the load off of Jimmy, where he can shine where defensively. That's where.
Right. That's what I mean. If you get a scorer that be the main scorer, and Jimmy,
so out of those,
he could be a Pippen.
Yeah. So out of those three, who would you want? You got Bill, you got Levine, you got Mitchell. Who you taking? If you're Miami,
Mitchell,
because he's younger.
Not only that, I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking just from I've seen him in the playoffs perform. Bill and Levine haven't really done nothing in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Mitchell also had a better team around him.
Did he? Yeah, nobody could defend. He's the main bucket getter.
Darnell, come on. The Jazz was making the playoffs before they even got Mitchell. With that same team, Mehmet Okur and all that. Like, they always all right, that's a little further back.
That's way back. I was like, that's Darren Williams. You're like, Mehmet Okur, like, what?
But you know what I'm talking about. Like, they always got solid. They're a small market team, so they draft well.
But you got to look
who
who Levine had around. He had DeRozan. He had Vucevic.
That's 1 year.
Both
that was
of them
this
is
year.
better than anything down the
But that was 1 year. That was only this year. Like, I do think if he stays in Chicago, I think they can develop into something.
What hurt them? Lonzo got hurt and Caruso got hurt.
Yeah, I honestly,
and Patrick Williams.
I think if they stick together, I think they could become something in the East. It's just, from what I hear, he's out of there.
They ain't beating Milwaukee. They ain't beating Boston. I don't think they beat Miami.
I think they could beat Miami.
I don't.
Boston, Milwaukee, maybe. Definitely Milwaukee. Boston.
They not beating Boston.
I don't know. They probably wouldn't beat Boston. But it'd be something. But from everything I'm hearing, Levine is out of there.
He put his house on the market in the winter.
Why? What do you think?
He already knew what it was hitting for.
He knew they weren't going to pay him?
He knew something. If you put your house on the market, I feel like you know something.
Because I'm really surprised they only gave this 1 year.
But he also had a situation with like a stalker, so maybe he moved to move. So
what?
Yeah, I remember reading the story. I was like, bro, people crazy.
Yeah, but if it's a stalker, it's probably a chick, right?
Bruh, you know what chicks is doing to NBA players these days?
Man, he's 6'8". If he know who she is, he all right.
You know how that goes. You going straight to jail.
Stay away from her.
Why do you think he moving? She probably know where he live.
So move somewhere in the city.
I just said he put his house up.
Man, he ain't got to move to a whole different team.
He could have been to move to a different part of Chicago. I don't know. But we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back, talk some NFL.
Summer seems even brighter when you've been inside a while. It's time to drive again with Honda, KBB.com's 2020 Best Value brand. You could get a great deal on the 2020 Passport or 2020 Pilot, with financing as low as 0.9% APR on select models. Visit the Honda Summer Clearance event today.
For well-qualified buyers, see dealer for financing details based on 2020 brand image source from Kelly Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
Night, Sarah.
Night. Drive safe. Baby.
I love you.
Bye.
Drive safe.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Mommy. You guys ready?
Sure you got everything? Drive safe.
We all say it. Chevy can help you do it. With Chevy Safety Assist Standard on the new Equinox and Trailblazer. Part of the Chevy family of SUVs. Drive safe.
New Dunkin' Refreshers. Vibrant fruit flavors like strawberry, dragon fruit, and peach passion fruit. B vitamins and energy from green tea. All under 200 calories. Order ahead via the Dunkin' app for a contactless way to order, pay, and pick up in the drive-thru. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Welcome back. Welcome back. In the words of Naquan Richardson.
I don't know why the government can be out there.
All right. So some NFL news to get to. Sean Payton almost was the Miami Dolphins head coach. What's your insight on it?
So apparently, before the Brian Flores incident, Miami was going to offer Sean Payton $100 million. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd have took that in a minute. I don't care who the quarterback is. But apparently, it was supposed to be Brady, and that's why he retired. That's the rumor I'm hearing.
Oh, the Brady thing, they been said that, yeah.
Oh, so it's been confirmed that he was.
I never knew Sean Payton was supposed to be the coach. I knew Brady was. But
trying
that's kind of awkward because he was beefing with the Saints all the time.
Shoot, he know the mind. He know what Payton working with. He ain't stupid. But that's the.
I think if Brady gets there, because Brady probably said no first, because he probably saw what was happening. He's like, oh no, because I think Brady would have went there in a heartbeat. I'm like, oh, I get to play Belichick twice. Oh, y'all upgraded y'all receivers. Oh, y'all got offensive linemen now. Oh, we good.
Not to mention it's Miami.
And I only got to go down the street. Tampa and Miami, not far.
Yeah, so I mean, it may. Not to mention, you know, Brady comes back after 40 days of retirement, and Bruce Arians is out the door. I mean, it does make sense.
Brady was like, y'all don't get rid of Arians? I'm going to retire.
No, he retired. He came back.
Right, I'll stay retired.
I'll come back if y'all get rid of Bruce.
Boop.
No hesitation.
Bruce, say you got health problems. That's not funny to have health problems, but that's probably what they told him to say.
That's cold, man. Brady is a cold-blooded killer. So, what do you think Sean Payton does from here? Does he hang it up or wait for the next opportunity?
Bro, he gonna be in Dallas next year. Dallas gonna be super buns this year.
You think so?
Yes.
They in the NFC East.
Philly got better.
That's not saying much.
Dallas lost a lot too.
No, yeah.
Dallas lost people. They lost their receiver. They lost two receivers. They not trying to play their tight end. They lost Gregory to the Broncos. Yep. So you ain't got no pass rush. You gonna leave your secondary out there all day? So, like, what you doing?
I think they lost somebody in the secondary too. Yeah, I don't know what they plan on doing. That's the same thing with New England. They ain't do nothing all off season either.
They never do nothing off season. They might sign a defensive player.
Last year they spent mad bread in the off season.
2 tight ends and a linebacker.
It was somebody else.
No, it was.
I remember because everybody kept saying it like, oh, it's gonna be different.
Because they never spend money. It was Hunter Henry, the other tight end, I forgot his name, and Judon. And Judon, nice. What's wrong with you?
But I lost my train of thoughts.
All right, yeah, but Judon paid off. The tight ends didn't really pay out, but I mean, New England don't really spend money like that, but they did last year. I mean, they got to the playoffs.
I mean, that ain't saying much. The AFC sucked.
What? The AFC better than NFC?
This past year. No, the year coming up, everybody gonna be solid this year.
Bro, people with winning records missed the playoffs in the AFC.
Like who?
Let me check.
You had at the end. You had the Chargers. I think it was the Chargers that missed out, and that was the.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't terrible, but it was better than the NFC. NFC. We almost made the playoffs too.
Yo, we had a winning record.
We were 8-9.
Almost winning record. If we would have won our last game, we'd have been 9-8. And
we did win our last game.
I mean, you know what I mean. We missed out.
We missed out on like 7 games. Like, what are you talking about?
If we would have went 9-8 instead of 8-9, we'd have.
We were 7-9 going into the last week of the year.
We were already out of contention by then. We were out of contention by like the last 2 weeks. What I'm saying is, if we would have won more games, we'd have been in. If we'd have had the 9-8 record.
Wait, what is it? Top 7 make it? Yeah, AFC had 3 teams with winning records not make the playoffs. NFC, 1.
All right, so the bottom dwellers are better than our bottom dwellers.
No, that means they're deeper, and they only got better this year.
No. That does not mean that. Because New England made the playoffs. If New England can make
New
the playoffs,
England wasn't bad.
Matt Jones is trash.
He played 1 year. That's
trash.
Bro, that's 1 year.
I saw them in the playoffs. The Bills did not punt one time.
The Bills should have been probably in the Super Bowl.
Except they trash too.
See, you took it to another level. Mind you, scheduling conflict. Listen. I know how we said we was going to the Bills game. Bills and Dallas play back to back, so we gotta go to the Bills game. Unless you want to go to Dallas.
Wait, what?
Our schedule.
What schedule?
The Vikings schedule.
I thought we was going to the Philly game.
We said we was going to 2 games because we play in Buffalo, we play in Philly.
So where does Dallas come in?
Because I thought about taking that flight. Cause we was
ain't nobody going to no
Because
Dallas.
we were supposed to go last year. Josiah, you want?
Yo, don't.
I love you, nephew, but you could have waited like another 2-3 weeks.
Oh,
no, you could have waited another 2-3. You could have waited a whole. Never mind. That's getting too personal.
Yeah, let's relax.
I'm just saying, I wanted to go to Dallas last year. And it was on Halloween. We lost, so we kind of
exactly. And to a backup quarterback at that.
All right. You dragging it.
I saved us a trip. You know what? I don't even know if every time I go to a game with you, the team I'm rooting for loses.
Well, we didn't go beat the Giants? Oh,
that's fair.
Yeah, shut up.
The Duke SU game.
You were there. That's your fault.
No. The reason we lost was because
I broke the jinx.
No.
We had a mutual team and we didn't lose. We went to Duke.
No,
you were there. You lost.
Other than the Giants game, whenever you're in the stands, L's.
You're not about to put that on me. All right. So,
what?
Put your time off in now.
For what?
Because I forgot to tell you this because I heard it on the radio like mad long ago. We got Philly in week 2 on Monday Night Football. You need to request that off now.
I don't need to request nothing off. All I got to do is make a phone call.
Monday night, so I might take that week off.
What you need a whole week for?
It's Monday. I'm not going to want to go to work Tuesday. Half the work week gone. I'll see them kids on Monday.
I mean, I ain't going to knock you.
And then, Buffalo and Dallas.
I think I do want to go to the Monday Night Football game.
Right. And then,
but we got to get fired. I'm not sitting in the nosebleeds again. We got to get fired.
We was in the nosebleeds. Bro, we was in the end zone.
For what game?
We was in the middle end zone.
No, the hell. For what game?
Bro,
Philly?
I got the pictures. We was close.
For Philly?
Yeah.
Man, no.
They was bad that year. That's how we got the seats.
No, man. All the pictures I got in Philly are blurry. We need to get on the 50-yard line.
Maybe you shouldn't have been drinking.
We got so messed up. Yo, we got to do that again, too.
Yo, I'll never. I'm not gonna say never because once we did our activities and because I said I wasn't gonna buy no stadium food, I had like 3 hot dogs, some chips. It was a grip, but I enjoyed myself.
So when we go to the game this time, we should bring a grill. We should.
No. We'll do that in Buffalo. We had problems in Philly.
They didn't want no smoke with us.
Bro, they shot a bottle at us. We not going to Philly to grill.
He missed us on purpose. He ain't want no smoke.
Bro, we thought we was about to fight because we both looked at each other like, all right.
They ain't want no smoke.
But the only downside about playing Buffalo, every time we play Buffalo, because I went with Jamar one year.
That was preseason, wasn't it?
No, it was like October. It's always like crisp fall, borderline winter. This year is November 13th.
Boy, I'm not going to Buffalo in November.
I'm still going.
Tripping.
And it's against Diggs. Word to me, I'm going.
You should wear your Diggs jersey.
I'm wearing Jefferson. Oh.
Is Buffalo? Y'all not a dome, right?
No, man, they not no dome.
You bugging.
It's early November.
It's gonna be minus 1,000 outside.
It's November 13th, not December 13th.
Man, we liable to get snow in October. I don't know what you talking about.
I'm going with or without you.
I know I'm gonna go.
When I get my Philly tickets, I'm getting my Buffalo tickets. I'm going.
When the Philly game, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna be happy.
The Philly game early is week 2.
Oh yeah, Philly game.
And it's Monday night. We gotta be there.
That's gonna be fun, actually.
Don't do no.
What?
Don't do no funny stuff like, oh nah, I can't go.
Oh no. I'm. The Philly game is definite.
They both driving. We both driving there.
No, I gotta sleep on the Buffalo game because that's gonna be cold. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta sleep on that one. The Philly game, no questions asked. I'm going. You know I'm gonna go to the Buffalo game.
Soft.
I'm gonna go, but I'm not gonna be happy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro, get a coat, bundle up. It's winter. You'll be fat by then.
You think so?
Cause we ain't gonna go outside. We just gonna get pudgy and then.
Shut the hell up there now. I ain't getting fat again. I'm just toning up.
I thought you liked the happy weight.
Nah.
Cause you said you used to be happy. You go like this on your stomach. It ain't working now. Slide right off.
I got Josiah. I gotta chase around, so I gotta get back into shape.
All right.
So I'm not gonna get fat this time.
Fair enough. Other NFL news. I was just about to say it. What was the other topic we? Oh,
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
He's a fool.
Okay, we agreeing on stuff today. Must be because we switched to Tuesday, so this is the beginning of the week. We not as agitated.
I just don't understand.
As much as you run around, like, bro,
you're in the most vulnerable position in the NFL, and you have your mom doing your negotiations.
She did the first one. She's been his agent the whole time.
Yeah, I know, but that rookie deal and
I think that Deshaun Watson deal going to his head.
I mean, can you knock him though? $230 million guaranteed, and he might not even play this year.
I'm not gonna hold you. Deshaun Watson is better than Lamar Jackson.
We don't know that. He hasn't played in a year.
When has Lamar Jackson ever thrown for 4,000?
All
yards?
I'm saying is Le'Veon Bell took a year off, and we saw what happened with him. You don't know how they're coming back. This ain't basketball.
Randall Cunningham took a few years off. What'd he do? Come back and win MVP.
This dude said Randall Cunningham.
He ain't take years off and then come back and win MVP?
This ain't 98.
Don't matter.
Yes, they do.
Time off is time off.
Oh, my goodness. Bro, you talking about the NFL is a whole different NFL from 20 years ago.
Yeah, you can actually hit people.
Back then?
My point.
Nah, bro. You gotta be nice. They
was nice back then.
Back then it was more, I'm the man.
You wouldn't have played back then.
I wouldn't play. You would have
been a basketball player so fast.
Like you got room to talk.
Did I play basketball?
All right. So don't bring me up.
Oh no, I'm keeping it a buck.
I never said I was a football player.
You got to be. You wouldn't play.
This ain't about me. We not.
Now
talking
it's not about
me.
you, but you said, they weren't that good.
We talking
until they put them pads on you.
I didn't say they weren't that good. I said it's a different NFL.
Look, we both got bad experience playing football.
I don't have any bad experiences playing football. I was nice, and then I stopped growing.
No, you got ran over in practice.
I didn't get run over
because football don't go by height and stuff. You line up with who you line up with. It turns boys to men. We both went and played basketball.
First of all, I didn't get run over. Let's get that clear. I got
I'll let you finish.
Yeah, let me finish.
You told me.
I didn't get run over. I got smacked by somebody 1,000 pounds heavier than me that I had no business. But I'm not a running back. I'm a free safety.
Oh, you thought that for a good amount of
years? No, that was the drill. No, it was the drill. That was just the drill.
I swear you was Emmett.
Oh yeah, back in Pop Warner days, because I was nice.
He was like, oh, they hit.
Yeah, that drill where you start off on your back and
you can turn up.
They not lying about that.
It turns a lot of people into basketball players. Even though I was already good at basketball before that.
No, he wasn't.
I was. You a hater. I was always better at basketball, but I like football more until I got hit.
Darnell was actually nicer at football.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, he was. He just didn't have. Why didn't you keep playing? You could have played
wasn't
quarterback.
that good. I was good without pads on. We put pads on. I was like, okay.
I went to JPD, bro. You was shining.
And you saw me cuss out my team because I kept getting blasted.
Yeah, that wasn't on you.
It hurt, bro.
Man, you tender.
I played in high school.
So did I.
Okay, and then there was a game against West Jenny. I was on modified. It snowed, hailed, sleet, rain all in one game, and I was on the sideline. I
That
was
did
like,
it for me.
over. But I didn't quit after that. I still played 2 more years. No, I played 1 more year. We was doing 2 days junior year. Word to me, we was doing one-on-ones. I mauled somebody one hand, and we went over to get a water break. I was like, yo, I'm done. I gave him my helmet, and I walked off the field.
After a highlight?
Bro, I was hot. I ain't want to be out there.
What type of... Nah, I ain't. Because I ain't going to lie to you. There was multiple times, junior and senior year, during basketball season, where I'm like...
It's too hot to be playing football at the beginning of August. And it was my third year doing it. I was like, man, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, like, it's one thing if you getting smoked. Like, if you ain't getting time and you just a practice dummy, it's like...
And I know they say when you get to varsity, I wasn't playing. They had so many people. I was like, I wasn't playing. And I was only this big, so...
Trust me, I know the feeling. Getting dunked on in practice. And
that ain't me. That's a you thing.
No. First of all, it happened one time, and I was going after a chase.
Did you turn the ball over?
It was Brandon that turned the ball.
Did you?
No.
I feel like you turned the ball over.
Was it me?
I feel like that's what you said. I feel like you threw it and you tried to make up for it, and you got dunked on.
Yeah, it might have been me. Might have been me. But I was going for the chase down block.
Boy, you know playing point guard. First off, you know from physics, you ain't blocking nobody's shot.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Kiari had it cupped like this. Like, all I had to do was meet him at the spot. But he just happened to toss it off the backboard.
He knew what he was doing the minute you turned the ball over.
I've never seen him throw an alley-oop like that, ever. So
he saw you and said, green light.
Yo, that ass. Yo, that shit had me tight. That shit had me so tight. Because I just knew I was getting that block. I was about to be like, because, when you're a bench player, you always got in your head, I'm better than who's in front of me. So I'm like, this is my chance. I made a mistake. Let me get it back on defense. And, he tossed it off the backboard to our 6'8" center.
And Cerrone stopped practice. You don't leave that part out.
You know what? I don't even know why. I told you this story in confidence. I don't know why.
All right, now you tell it on here. You got to tell it all.
I don't know why you're putting it out there.
If I'm going to tell it, man, I got to tell it all.
You're such a jackass.
I'm just saying.
The coach stopped practice, and I had to hear it.
In your defense, you was supposed to get dunked on. He's 8, 9? Ain't like he made you fall. That actually, I don't know. What you think worse, getting dunked on or getting crossed so bad you fall?
Definitely getting crossed. Like, if I get dunked on, it's expected. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 5'5". I'm 5'8". Back then, I was 5'5". But
droopy jersey number 32.
Shut up. Darnell just jealous because he ain't make the team. That's all it is.
That's all right. I played college ball.
All right.
I got more college buckets in one game than you got your whole career.
I only played 2 years. You played 3.
I said one game.
No, you didn't.
I got more buckets in one game than you got in your whole career.
Your career high.
Even my off days,
No.
Bro, you ain't scored over 20 in your whole career.
Yes, I did.
You scored 20?
Yes, I did.
Naquan.
Yes, I did. It had to be over 20 in 2 years. Yeah.
No, it don't.
Yes, it did.
That's who you got in. Don't mean you got a bucket.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
I average.
Trust me, I done got in when I done had games when I ain't got a bucket.
Me and you ain't the same.
First off,
player.
I'm more of a bucket than you are. Stop it.
You can't shoot.
I can get to the rim.
All right, but
you can't.
I can't. Well, I can.
Yeah.
My finishing package is better.
Trash.
It ain't trash. My float game is fire. But
play too much.
But in all seriousness, I'm the best shooter in this family. And it's not close.
You better shooter than Daryl?
Daryl gotta get hot. I'm always hot.
See, that's that short man syndrome. You is not always hot.
I'm always hot.
No, you not.
You know what it is. You know what it is. You play me in 500. You beat Daryl on 500 on a regular basis. You don't beat me. So let's.
Bro, we be playing on your backyard rim. That's home court advantage.
Darnell, we played everywhere.
All right, Facebook.
Remember
we going Facebook Live this Saturday.
Whoa. Remember what happened on my birthday? Now,
we was drunk.
That's more of a reason for you to beat me because I was the drunkest. You saw that fit for Henny. I was the drunkest.
Everybody was drinking,
knocking them down from long distance.
We'll see y'all next week.
Yo, why are you such a hater?